It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion. This is for Friday, the 13th of November, 2020. I'm Michael Groff. A warming trend through the weekend and next week sees high temperatures approaching record levels and will stay well above average all the way through the end of next week. Could there be some rain chances on the horizon? We'll talk about that and everything else going on as well. But first, yes, it's Friday, so that means it's Photo Friday, where we take a look at some of the photos or videos that you guys have submitted. First, we'll start with some views of the sunset. These are courtesy of Josh, taken from the Mesa area last few days. And absolutely spectacular views there. I'm always a sucker for a good sunrise or sunset photo. And then these were sent in by Katrina, and I'm not exactly sure where these are from. It looks like the Superstition Mountains, though. Absolutely gorgeous view of the clouds, the mountains, just a picture-perfect day. And we've had quite a few of those this week with temperatures a little below average and glorious weather to be had. And that will continue through the weekend. And if you have any photos or videos that you want to submit for Photo Friday, you can always send them to my email address, groffshow@gmail.com. That's GROFFshow@gmail.com for Photo Friday. All right, as we get into it, the almanac from yesterday, 73 degrees, the afternoon high, 49 the morning low, and that is awesome. The normal high, 77, the normal low, 54. Outside now, here just after 6:30 a.m. We've got scattered clouds out there this morning as the sun prepares to come up over the valley. Sitting at 52 degrees at Sky Harbor, dew points at 26, relative humidity 37%. The winds are light and the barometer is rising. Temperatures out there this morning, a little chilly over there at Fort McDowell and Goldfield. They're in the 30s. Most locations across the metro are in the 40s and low 50s, just a couple of degrees warmer than we've been in recent mornings. The upper air look shows a very weak wave to the west, and this is going to pass mainly south of Arizona. About the only consequence we're going to have is a few high clouds around today, but otherwise this will have no sensible impact on our weather. Still a continuation of very pleasant temperatures. Here's the watch warning map, a number of wind advisories, winter weather advisories, even some winter storm warnings from the Great Basin northward through the Pacific Northwest and the Intermountain regions. Some red flag warnings as well. And the convective outlook for today, no organized severe weather across the country. A few pockets of convection, some thunder along the Pacific Northwest coast, up around Salt Lake City and over the nation's midsection. And the tropics are beginning to quiet down just a little bit, at least in terms of Eta. That is now a post-tropical, just remnant low that is off the Carolina coast this morning, and that's going to race off to the northeast and dissipate. We still have Theta out there, but that is over the eastern Atlantic, and that will be dissipating over the next couple of days as well. Then we have Invest 98L, and this is over the central Caribbean moving to the west, and the tropical models pick up on this, and many of them are still moving this toward Nicaragua, Honduras. A couple of them bring it toward Belize or the Yucatan Peninsula. This is still not expected to impact the United States, but if this tropical season has taught us anything, it is keep an eye on it. The intensity guidance kind of all over the board here, but there are certainly a number of models that bring this up to a hurricane. A couple of them bring it up to a major hurricane, Category 4, and we definitely don't want to see that, especially after those same areas were ravaged by Eta just over a week ago. All right, the precipitation outlook around here, valid through next Friday morning from the WPC. How about absolutely nothing? This is a blank map, as we are expecting very tranquil conditions to continue for at least most of the forecast period. We'll talk about it now as we dive into modeling. Here we go, the GFS, the 06Z run, valid at 2 o'clock this afternoon. Again, a very weak wave passing by, mostly to the south of us. We've got troughing over the Pacific Northwest, a westerly flow around here. So down at the surface, some scattered clouds around today, but we're just going to call it mostly sunny. High temperatures, again, low to mid-70s. Pretty close to, maybe just a couple of degrees shy of seasonal averages. Tonight, a few clouds in the evening, otherwise becoming clear. Overnight lows, mostly in the 40s to about 50. And then tomorrow, more of the same, mostly sunny sky, high temperatures in the mid-70s. On Sunday, high pressure starts to build in across the southwest, and the warming trend really begins in earnest here. Highs upper 70s and low 80s with a sunny sky. Monday, we're in the mid-80s, some guidance pointing us toward the upper 80s with sunny sky continuing, and then much of next week is more of the same. Highs mid and upper 80s for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. But a trough approaching from the west means an increase in clouds out here toward the latter part of next week, so we'll call it partly sunny. But again, conditions stay warm. Now, here's a week from today. This is Friday the 20th, and we've got this trough coming onto the west coast now, southwesterly flow, and the GFS is even tapping into some moisture with this. But I would say at best, all we can hope for is maybe some scattered light showers across the state, including here in the valley, especially over the central and eastern Arizona. This doesn't look all that promising, but it is something. It should certainly knock down temperatures several degrees if this pans out as shown here. But it's a rather progressive and weak system, so any rain we would see won't be sticking around very long. As we go out 10 days, this is Sunday the 22nd. And again, troughing, heading onto the Pacific Northwest coast. A westerly flow here, and that looks dry and pleasant. Temperatures pretty close to seasonal averages. All right, checking out rainfall for the next couple of weeks off of the European ensemble. Not very promising here. The ensemble mean remains at about or just under 1/10 of an inch, and a few members trying to paint in some rain in here out toward Thanksgiving, but that doesn't look all that likely. And temperatures off the national blend of models, pretty nice for the next couple of days, and then we're getting kind of warm here with highs getting into the mid and upper 80s, and that's approaching record territory for mid-November. Remember, the latest we've ever had a 90-degree day in Phoenix in the season is November the 15th. I don't think we're going to hit 90, but we'll be very close, and, it'd be the 2020 thing to do to establish another heat record, so something to keep an eye on. And that's going to do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video back here on Monday morning. And if you enjoy these videos, and even if you don't, be sure to subscribe, like, share, and click that notification bell so that whenever a brand new video is posted, you'll get the notice. Your comments, questions, and suggestions always encouraged as well. Thanks so much for watching. It is always appreciated. You guys be safe out there and have yourselves a great Friday and a wonderful weekend.